Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This reading for today, Scorpio, this is a collective tarot reading session for you, Scorpio. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're fine and safe and doing good. This reading for today, Scorpio, this is a collective reading for you. We will pick up love, career, finance, and general situationship reading for you, Scorpio. This reading for today, I will also explore the full moon energy. Okay, this is for Scorpio sign. What can I get for Scorpio, please? What is the guided message for Scorpio sign, please? Okay, this card wanted to come out. What can I get for Scorpio? Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for shouting me a coffee. I really like the love notes. I hope you write long, Scorpio. I wake up in the morning and the first thing that I do is to check the love notes. So please write me a love notes, Scorpio. Okay, let's see what's coming towards you, okay? We will pick up your full moon in love, career, finance, and general situationship, okay? This reading for today, what can I get for Scorpio? What is ready for you to know and meant for you to know? This is for the Scorpio sign. Knight of Cups, the Fool card, the King of Wands. Okay, love wins. All right, you win, Scorpio. Okay, so this one wanted to come out. Oh, good news. Okay, so let's tap into your energy and the full moon vibe, Scorpio, because I feel like, I'm seeing here the circle. So, this full moon, it is approaching to, it's today. So it's happening to Virgo full moon and it's happening under the sign of, like, it's Pisces season. Pisces season is very fantasy fuel, it's very creative. So you would notice, Scorpio, that there's a lot of creativity, that there's a lot of creative thoughts, page of wands. There's a lot of creative thoughts that you can download. I love the Pisces season, okay? Because I get a lot of download when it comes to my creativity, when it comes to fantasy, and and passion. So, Page of Wands, good news because this full moon is gonna get, like, it's gonna bring life to your creative passion. Because it's this full moon is happening to Virgo, and Virgo is very analytic. Virgo is very logical, analytic. So, your creative passion, your fuel of fantasy, that creative fantasy, that creative passion, Scorpio, you will be able to articulate that with the full moon in Virgo. It's a very magical lunar event, Scorpio. So tap into your creative obsession, I would say. Your creative obsession and put an action to it. I feel like this full moon as well will bring, not it will not just bring to, like, good news, it will bring to life one creative thoughts. There's so much with this full moon. I'm bursting with lots of creative energy, creative passion, creative thoughts. I'm sure, Scorpio, you can relate with me. Now, one of those creative download, okay, you will be able to make it through the world. You will be able to make it alive through this Virgo full moon. Okay? The Virgo full moon will illuminate you to bring it to life, that creative ambition, that creative passion, that creative thoughts that's been lingering around you from the last 2 to 3 weeks. Okay? This is a 6 month cycle that begin during the Virgo new moon. I think it's from last year. So now you have a vision of how you're going to do that creative thoughts. You have a analytical process, a process in place on how you are going to do that creative process, that creative ambition, okay? So tap into your ambition, tap in your creative passion, do it. The full moon will breathe air and fire and water, and it will fuel your emotions to do it. That is a good news. Okay. Now, I feel like this Virgo full moon, it's also very emotional and spiritual, you know, because it's tapping into the side of you, Scorpio, that's very mysterious. You might find to struggle, Seven of Wands. You might, during this full moon, you might struggle to express yourself. Like in the last 2 to 3 days, you would notice that there's a little bit of frustration around you, and you're struggling to express it with a Seven of Wands in here. Because this is emotions and Nine of Wands. So it could be in the last 2 to 3 days, there were some frustration around you and you're struggling to express it. After this full moon, you would have a full, it will peak, okay? It will peak, Scorpio, and you can now beautifully translate the frustration. Okay? So notice in the last 3, 7, 10 days, 3 to 7 days. In the last 3 to 7 days, you would notice, Scorpio, that you are frustrated with a specific situation or person, and you're struggling to express that. This full moon will assist you to translate that frustration into something beautiful. It means that you will have an opportunity after the full moon, 3 to 7 days from now, you will have an opportunity to connect with that same person, with that same situation. This time around, it's no longer a frustration. It is a beautiful emotions that would come through to you, and you will be able to articulate that. So there's a lot of improvement with your communication. There's a lot of improvement when it comes to expressing your feelings. It's now beautiful. It's articulated. Queen of Cups. Okay? Yeah, Hangman. If you feel like, Scorpio, you've been stuck, if you feel like you have been stuck in the last 3 to 7 days and unable to work out, Eight of Pentacles, how your frustration is, whether it's work, it's family, it's love, this full moon will assist you on how to beautifully translate your frustration into an opportunity. You will notice the way you write, the way you speak, the way you convey message, even though it's having a little bit of emotional spark, it's triggering something, it will still appear beautiful to the people around you. Okay? So specifically in the next 3 7 days, whatever miscommunication in the past, you will be able to beautifully touch base with that and translate it. You will be able to build emotional connectivity. You will be able to fix the bond. You will be able to translate your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts into something beautiful. You will not be misinterpret you They will not misinterpret you. They will get you beautifully. Okay? You will be able to articulate your words, your feelings in such a way that you will get them something to do with, yeah, like what I said, you will be able to articulate it because I'm seeing colors. Like, look at the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you don't have to put so much work, like, you don't have to put so much time, like, spend time articulating your feelings. It will come naturally, it will come beautifully. Even if your feelings or whatever message you will convey, it might be a bit challenging, but you would be able to bridge it. Like, it will appear like birds and butterflies will come out of your mouth, like it sounded like you're serenading. It's a good time to patch things up. It's a good time to reconcile. It's a good time to speak to your enemy because there's something in your words that's beautiful, it's magical. It sounded like you're serenading your enemy, so that enemy will be your lover, follower, subscriber. No more basher. Okay, so that would take place in the full moon. The full moon will assist you translating that frustration into something beautiful. You will be able to represent that. Okay, Scorpio. Now, so it's a best time to creative writing, to vlogging, blogging, creative venture, creative motion. Okay? Now, I'm also hearing the word no more stuck emotions because you will be able to let it out in such a way that you're going to be understood. Okay? Now, what else is coming towards you, Scorpio, is you have the Five of Pentacles. This is you, the Death card. The Five of Pentacles, the Death card, the Page of Wands, and we also have the Page of Wands in here. Okay, let's see who's this energy, please. What can I get for the Five of Pentacles, the World card? I would say recently, okay? It's not last year. I feel like it's just recently, 21 days ago for some of you. 20 was 21 days ago, 21 hours ago for some of you, but um the Five of Pentacles, this is you will be able to get the money back for some of you. There were some sort of money lost, or you weren't able to save money. Like Five of Pentacles, you weren't able to save money. You weren't able to grow the money. You weren't able to grow the relationship. There was something in the past that you weren't able to grow it. Like it's more of a reading where the World card. Let me just download the word. Um, it's just even, like and the cost or expenses and the incoming, it's just enough to pay for the cost. um yeah, it's just break even. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, thank you. So Five of Pentacles, there was something will happen that you will be able to like break even with something, break even. The World card, it's also like good news. Good news, you did not lost the money, it's just break even. you know you calculated. It's also feeling, Scorpio. Let me just download the vibe, okay? So there was a situation, there was a person that you're not gonna lose them. It would be break even, stalemate, break even, but you won't lose it. Yeah, King of Swords. The World card, the King of Swords, because Five of Pentacles, the Death card. If there was something that you're working on connected to finances, connected to investment, connected to something you were building, and then you spend in the next 2 to 3 weeks after the full moon, still a March energy, you would realize that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. You actually did not lose. You actually were able to get all of the money back. All of the effort you put through, it came back. It wasn't as big as it is, or it wasn't the expansion, but it at least gave you back the equivalent of what you gave out. It's break even. But the thing about this is that you've learned a lot, Page of Wands. It has improved your vocabulary, it has improved your experience. In terms of expenses, you get back what you bought, you get it back. But then the experience is an added value. Okay, something tells me if you look at it in expense point of view, break even. But in terms of experience, you get more. Now you know what to do and you will not make a mistake. Okay? There's like you did not get the profit value, but experience value, you get something out of this. So it's still a win-win situation, Scorpio. Yeah, Six of Cups, a learning, an experience that you would apply in the future. Okay? Now, for some of you, I'm also picking up it could be a relationship. So there was something in the past that was you bet on them. Like you bet on them, you believe on them. Somehow they weren't able to give you the exact thing that you expect them to do, you know? And I feel like you immediately let go. Now, after the full moon, moving onwards, you would get, if it's a person, if it's a relationship, Page of Wands. Let me just, yeah, Justice card. You would still get something out of it. It's not totally gone. There was a relationship. There was a relationship. You didn't lost them. It was a stalemate. Like you might think that I've lost them. No, it's still there. Like you're even. There's something tells me that there's a relationship, there is a communication that now we're even. And it's not a spiteful even. For example, they chase you and then you get back together, and then for some reason it didn't work again. So it's your time to chase back, like something that would get it even. Something that it's an energy, Scorpio, where if you've been good, they will reciprocate that. Not in a big way, but at least it's even. Okay? If you have been giving this person and they weren't able to give exactly that, they will match that in a different way, kind of thing. So it's still even, something like that. And it could get more. It's just a matter of time. There's something in here that you would get even, that you would still get something out of it, even though it's not the exact thing, but you would still get even, not in a bad way. But and then over the period of time, it will build up, and that even equality, it would go up, just a matter of time. Yeah, Chariot card. They will they will rush back, like somebody, a relationship. They felt like it wasn't right to give up, or there was something that you guys build up. They want to get better, they want to get even to you. When I say get even, it's not bad, it's more of they want to reciprocate you, not exactly like a compromise. Thank you, spirit. Like, that was so hard to pull out, but they will compromise, not exactly the value that you expect, but there is something of a compromise, an improvement. And I think you would settle for this because you know that they tried and even, and it could build up for more, and eventually you get that 100%. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You would be able, there's something, there's a person that was supposed to walk away, but then they realize, no, I've got to try again. I have to make it even and fair with Scorpio. I have to try, not 100%, but I've got to try, Scorpio. And I think you will give them a chance. Like the Knight of Cups is facing the Knight of Wands in here. Like, this is even. Although it doesn't look like it's even because this is just a knight. This is just the King of Wands. But for now, the something tells me that you would allow this. Like an exception. Okay? Something like that. Something will come along. And that's the vibe. Like, it's a metaphor. Yeah. Oh, yes. The High Priestess is here. So, Five of Swords. I would say, Scorpio, have an open mind. Have an open mind. Have an open heart, because I'm hearing the word relatively they will be able to give that thing that you guys talk about or agreed. But right now, what's important is you guys stay connected, or you guys connect. It's the even, High Priestess. Somehow this reading, there's gonna be a person, there's gonna be a situation where somehow it's gonna ask you, Scorpio, for now accept the settlement, because you won't be able to see the remainder of how they're gonna blossom, or how they're gonna change exactly the way you want it to be, if you won't settle for this right now. You're like, I don't know, this is tough, but they can make it. Something tells me, like, whatever expectation, or whatever you guys talk about, it's quite hard for the person because they're a knight, you're a king. It's more of, you're the king, this is a knight, and you're giving them the King of Wands. This King of Wands is telling the Knight of Cups, I want this. Your rule is for a king, and this is only a knight, but at least they're trying. So something tells me, for now, Scorpio, settle for this, because they will be more experienced and they will match you. They will be the King of Cups. Okay? And it's not gonna take long. It's only 5 days, 5 weeks. They will be able to match you. They will be a King of Cups. Yeah. Yes. Look at that. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is balance. Something tells me, Scorpio, give give them a chance. You have to give someone a chance. Look at that, the synchronicity. They're trying, Scorpio. Someone is trying hard. Look at that. Look at that person. Scorpio. It's not my ability. Like, It's a reading where you're telling them lift this. You're telling this person lift this 10 kg and their weight is 8 kg. How the H will they do that? But if you give them time, they will be able to build muscle to lift the 10 kg. But they're trying. Like, maybe they can't, but spiritually, this person is having like a headache. And it's like, they're having like a headache. Oh my God, Scorpio. Poor guy or poor person. You're trying to give them, you're giving them a hard time, but they will be able to do it. So funny. You know what? This situation, this situation. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, Scorpio. If you had a fight or a misunderstanding with a person recently, or in the past, look, they're struggling to match. They're struggling to match that. They're trying. They're really trying, Scorpio. I tell you, humor. You know, like if you joke, okay, you won't be able to give you a chance, like humor it. Like it would just break the ice, it would just break the complication, and you're gonna be lovey-dovey again with this person. Like I'm kind of picking up like chill joke, and it just break the complication, and this person will casually and vulnerably admit to you, like, I can't really do it. You're asking me to deadlift a 10 kg. I'm only 8 kg, but if you give me time, like, you will just negotiate casually. It's also like applicable to, imagine two lawyers bickering, and eventually you know those conversation with lawyers, they go out on a coffee and just talk to it casually. Okay, we have a deal, something like that. Okay. So, Scorpio, thank you so much for connecting with me. Thank you so much for spending time with me. It's always a pleasure connecting with your reading, Scorpio. And I will see you soon again, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything that you do in my channel, for private reading, and for the merchandise. Everything is processed in the website. Please also don't forget to subscribe in our newsletter. We will launch the new website. And yeah, I just want you guys to be part of the newsletter. Who knows? YouTube might be down and we're still connected in a website. So please be there. Thank you, Scorpio. I'll connect with you soon. Bye bye.